Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Loey. Welcome to the final installment in my AshVlogs saga. If you guys have not seen parts 1 through 4, please watch those first. I decided to film everything here in one night because I literally had a mountain of notes to go off of. It was all fresh in my head and I wanted to get all of my thoughts out here for you guys in this last video and solve the AshVlogs viral cult story once and for all. I don't think that I properly have all of the information to solve everything. Like I said a million times, there are so many bits of code I never solved because I don't have the tools to, because I don't know how to, because there's so much of it. There are so many This Is Kate videos I did not watch in their entirety because it would take hours and hours and hours, and a lot of them were repeats of the unlisted video links that I had already seen. There are so many pieces of the story that I'm sure that I'm missing because I'm not part of the Discord, or because I didn't have the Snapchat, you know, when it was more active. I don't know if it's still active actually, because I didn't see the Instagram live as it happened. There are parts that I am missing out on, but I'm going to give you my best answer to the AshVlogs saga and my personal theory as to what happened, the answers to the major questions that we're left with, as well as what could happen in the future. I want to quickly say that I have seen that as Raka involved himself with the AshVlogs saga, he became involved with the AshVlogs saga. It mentioned him, it lured him into the story, etc. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and break that wall down. I don't know if this was all done by Raka. I don't know if it was a stunt for their vlogs. It would make a lot of sense if it was, because they were so heavily involved, and while AshVlogs does involve the YouTubers that talk about it, it famously made one of the titles of one of the videos on This Is Kate Hydros in Morse code, because Dross actually covered the story, and I think that he's like a really big Spanish YouTuber. So I understand that there is the possibility of being pulled into the story in that regard, but I also am not expecting that. I don't really want that. If it happens, it's cool and I'll continue to cover on it, but at this moment in time, at 5 in the morning, sitting here in my office filming this video, I hope that doesn't happen, because there is a part of me that is truly creeped out by this story. And I think that that is such a wonderful sign of an alternate reality game, of a viral scary story, of one of these YouTube series of creepy videos. I think that it's such a sign of it going so right and doing its job and getting the point across that it is time to get freaked the heck out here. So just now I mentioned the actress who played Ash in the videos, and I mentioned her name, and I'm not actually going to in this video. Other people have found it out, but I don't want to like widely spread the information in case she doesn't want it out there. But she is an Australian actress who has participated in projects before AshVlogs and after AshVlogs. So she was an actress paid to be Ashley in this series. Not 1000% sure if her friends were ever tracked down, but there you go. There is your answer for that. She's not working at a call center, at least I don't know. I don't think so, if she's also doing acting, but she is an actress and she was likely just paid to be in this series. So Ashley is not in danger. Nobody is really in danger in the series. The people who were taken or we haven't heard from again, please know that in real life they are okay. Have I spoken to each and every one of them? No, but I know that this series is not real. If it was, authorities would be involved. If it was, this would not be on YouTube. And I just wanted to make that abundantly clear for anyone who might have any doubts. But in the universe of the story, Ashley is very clearly not in control of AshVlogs, and I don't personally believe she ever was. My theory is that Ash had a YouTube channel prior to this. My theory as to why she had a YouTube channel prior to this is because she says after the laundromat video that she is so appreciative to the fans, she's so appreciative for them, you know, watching her video. I think she had a YouTube channel, and then I think that somebody took all of those videos down, somebody meaning the, you know, team of people who abducted her basically from like the dark web, and then re-uploaded them along with the creepy links, along with all of the other stuff over a period of time. I do not believe that this was happening in real time. who knows how long it's potentially been. Ash seems like a very smart girl. I highly doubt that if she is noticing, you know, the comments from fans, like the one that she mentioned about Katie and all of the people asking her, what's with the crying on the other side of the wall? I doubt if she had noticed that and she had noticed how many people watched her laundromat video, that she wouldn't notice all of these unlisted links in her videos. So I do not believe that Ash was ever in control of the AshVlogs channel, and I believe that somebody was masquerading as her on the AshVlogs Instagram as well, trying to lure Raka Raka into the woods that night. The only character that I believe is dead is probably Ash's brother. I think that they used him to get information out of Ash. I think that they used him to find her mother's house potentially, and I think that he is gone just from what I have seen on the videos, but I don't know that about anyone else, and I don't think Ash is actually gone. At first I did in the body bag video, but a huge part of me believes it's potential that she is. There was also a girl who was dragged off camera. She was laying on the ground. It was in the hidden video for the C2F video. At first I thought that was Ash. I don't think it was anymore because of the body bag video. It could have been Al and then Ash was the one in the body bag, but I don't think that they killed Ash off. I think it's possible Jordan was forced into some stuff, because back in the driving vlog where somebody was driving through and then there was an altercation at the end, it kind of sounded like Jordan's voice. But again, I don't know for sure. These are just my theories. I don't think Ash is actually gone though. Especially keeping up the AshVlogs Instagram, especially with the live stream that just happened, especially with the whole "You Are Not Afraid to Die" video. I think that the story is still ongoing, and I don't see how they could continue it without the main character, Ash, who we have all grown to love. If they're just out there doing this to other random innocent people, I don't think any of us are gonna care that much, you know? In terms of the I Am Kate channel, I think it's very possible that it was the neighbor Katie. We heard crying in that first initial video from the channel, and I think it's possible that Katie all along was working with the cult. Maybe that's a stretch. Maybe she heard everything as, you know, Ash was getting abducted that night, and the cult leaders gave her, or the cult representatives, I don't know who comes to abduct people, they gave her an ultimatum, and maybe they had her start working for them, and maybe she was documenting everything. Maybe she became a drip that way. But I think that there's too much in terms of the baby crying on the other side of the wall in AshVlogs for it all to just be a coincidence, you know? I think that that was focused on way too heavily to have just been another one of her plot points. You know, she works at a call center, she has a neighbor whose baby cries all the time and she talks to her through the wall. They wouldn't have focused on it that much. You know, I don't feel like it would have gotten as much airtime, so to speak. All that really leaves us with is the characters in the story, the Raka Raka team. I have a hard time knowing if they did all of this as a big publicity stunt, if they were just behind this. They have been in charge of other TV shows that are on the air in Australia, so they're very creative, and just watching their videos, they're very creative people, and they have a lot of viral hits. They've also worked with people like Logan Paul. They have, I think one of them fought Scarce in like the Logan Paul versus KSI drama. I don't keep up with that stuff. Honestly, Scarce is an icon though. Like the icon. If I'm having a bad day, I just think about him coming out from behind the tree and saying, "What's up guys, it's Scarce."
What's up guys, it's Scarce here.
They're very vocal about when their videos are skits or when they are not. They have said before in previous videos, you know, this is a skit, this is for a video. They've also been honest, so to speak, so we think, about when it is not a skit. Looking over their history of videos, they have never done anything like this and not said it was a skit. They have been adamant that it was a skit. They have, I mean, Danny even in the last video said that he had stopped making videos on it because his management told him to stop. Do I think he just got dragged into it and was being harassed by these people if he didn't want to be? Do I believe that they just like showed his house for no reason just because No. I think that either he worked with the people behind the ARG, or it was a relationship like I have had with people who have run alternate reality games that I have worked on in the past. Specifically, let's go with The Sun Vanished, who, when I tweeted him asking him to look through his phone because he had been asleep for a while and perhaps his phone had clues on it, he said, yes, I will do that, and then looked through his phone. He didn't break character and say to me, okay, Loey, I'll do that, but he did do the thing that I had reached out to him about doing. Could it have been that AshVlogs was just playing along with Raka Raka and then things got out of hand? Maybe. Okay guys, so it has been about a month since I filmed this video. I filmed the portion that you just were watching on March 11th, and it is currently Thursday, April 25th. The first time and the final time that I talked about AshVlogs for this channel was pretty much all filmed within like a 2-day span. I did all of the research all at once and filmed all the videos all at once, and while I was really excited to kind of like look back at things and learn new things and be able to implement that along my journey uploading these for you guys, I couldn't exactly end off the video with just these clips that I filmed over a month ago because so much of my opinion has changed. And to be frank, I was going to, if I continued on with what I filmed a month ago, kind of give AshVlogs a seal of borderline disapproval. And that's because I believed a lot of the things that Raka Raka was saying, particularly about the Discord and the idea that people had to participate in these challenges, so to speak, or potentially be kicked out of the Discord, just kind of like didn't sit right with me. And there was one challenge in particular mentioned in Raka Raka's video where somebody was told to go up to a high place, look down, and say, I'm ready to jump, but not until he tells me to. And it never sat right with me, and it made me very uncomfortable. But in researching more, I understand that, number one, anyone who participated with the game participated willingly through the Snapchat portion of the game, through the Happy Drip portion of the game. That's what I understand. And also, a large group of people were not being told to do this thing. It was one person individually who was being given the task, and of course they could refuse it if they did not feel comfortable. But Raka Raka also said other things about the Discord that were entirely untrue, like people going on to train tracks for this game, and it took this weird real life danger turn that was entirely fabricated, and I still don't think I understand why. I get that with the Raka Raka involvement that maybe Danny wanted to hype up the danger, hype up the excitement. If he was working with the game master, if he wasn't working with the game master, I can understand like wanting to amp it up and wanting to, you know, make the Discord more exciting and make the story more exciting. But I also think that there are pretty dangerous implications when you say that people are doing like things that could actually affect them in real life. When that fine line between game and reality is crossed, it's hard to co-sign along with something when you don't really know what's real and what's not. And since then, I was invited to join the Discord after my very first video. I was so nervous going into it, just to be frank, because of what I believed. And I was like talking to one of my best friends, Carter. I was like, do you want to go in before me? I'm very scared. But they are the nicest group of people. They are so chill. They're just playing the game, and it's not a dangerous or scary place. It's not unsafe to play this I know where she is game. And the Discord was so helpful towards me in understanding what I had missed because I wasn't around for the first chunk of the game. They filled me in on so many things that I just had no idea, and no one would really know unless you were there. They documented things beautifully, and they're all really cool. So I am really bummed that such a negative picture of them was painted online. I could go on and on about that, but I'm just gonna cut that there, say that If I have given any implications prior to this that I was nervous about the game or nervous about the Discord, please know that that was my thoughts when I filmed everything in one night and before I understood the broader picture of all of this. This game certainly has some very dark implications, but it's perfectly safe to play, at least to the best of my knowledge. I also wanted to say that one of the biggest problems that I kept facing in this series was people not being able to discern fact from fiction, which I don't blame anyone for because I ran into that same issue. But I cannot emphasize to you enough that the actress who played Ashley is just that. She is an actress. This is a fictional story with a fictional storyline, and people said some interesting things along the journey of this. But I hope that this can put to rest a lot of your concerns over AshVlogs, because I know towards the end a lot of you were getting really scared, especially with the Raka Raka involvement, and I get it because it freaked me out too. So, you know, if I can ever sit down with them one day and have a frank conversation, whether they are in character or out, I would love to do that. And the offer's on the table. If they ever see this video, I know they live in LA, so hit me up, boys. In terms of theories, as I said earlier, I bounce back and forth between the idea that Ash could be dead and that she is still alive. I believe that if she was still alive, then the story could continue, and it does seem that it is going to continue. But then at the same time, there's so many clues and so many implications that she is no longer with us. These alternate reality games and stories like this, they always have a motive and they always have a point and a reason behind them. And the point previously was to figure out what was going on with Ash. And I feel like in a capacity and like a way, it's kind of been wrapped up. I hope it's not over because I love her involvement. But if she's no longer involved, then the next part of this is who is behind the kidnapping of Ash and who is this group and what was their motive and what are they doing and why? What is the reason behind all of this? I think something I focused on a touch in the last video was the fact that Drip could potentially lean towards a satanic sort of group, because a drip could be compared to a drop from the Holy Grail, and when all of those drops are complete, something about the Antichrist. I explained it a bit in the last video, but you know, that could be interesting, but I can't see the only motive just being that they're Satanists, so they're just gonna run out and kill people. So I'll be super interested to just see where this goes. I don't have a lot of other thoughts at the moment. I'm definitely learning a lot of things from the Discord that I didn't know before, so you guys may see a bit of an update in the future, but unless the series moves forward, we're probably going to stop with AshVlogs right now. I do so hope that it moves forward, and I hope that we have updates in the future, but I just wanted to hop on, let you guys know that I appreciate your love and support over this series so much. Holy cow. We gained so many subscribers in our little YouTube fam because of the AshVlog series, and it made you guys so happy and you were so involved with it and you were so into it, and there's nothing that makes me prouder as your favorite internet dad than seeing you guys so into my content. So thank you very much. I love you guys so very much. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.